What's up, Fearless Nation? Y'all still watching Married at First Sight? Chris and Paige, Eric and Victoria, Brianna and Vincent, Ryan and Clara. I'm kind of getting into Ryan and Clara a bit because they are getting interesting because Clara's so frustrated with Ryan, you know. She's starved for affection and this guy's taking it slowly. She said she's never been with anybody that's taking it this slowly as Ryan. This guy's constantly thinking. You could see him thinking so much that he's not really being natural. He's just almost overanalyzing everything, and she's not used to that. So they meet with Dr. Vivian this week, and, you know, you can really see that Clara is just starved for affection. I mean, she's wearing the high jean shorts. She's putting her legs all over him. I guess she's thinking, man, what does it take to get this guy's engine going? And the doctor's trying to find out if they had been intimate or something. And Ryan saying things like, well, you know, I need a foundation laid before that kind of thing happens. And I'm thinking, I guess Claire's thinking, forget the first word of that sentence, forget the foundation and deal with the word that you said after that, because she's pretty starved at this point and she's pretty much had it. And it's hard to read them two because it seems like they like each other, but nothing's happening, you know, where she wants it to happen. And he actually leaves the room at one point. The doctor asks him to leave, and Dr. Vivian asked Clara, do you think he's a virgin? And she's like, like I never thought of that. So it's just weird. I know how men are visual, and this guy's so calculated. I'm like, man, you see this girl sitting there wearing, like I said, the high jeans. She's putting her legs on you. She's throwing hints, and you're still talking about, yeah, I need a foundation laid, and, you know, I need the neurons of the calculus to form with the centrifugal force, and then I can look into the testosterone of the estrogen. I'm like, stop, dude, stop. Just stop, dude. Be natural, let it flow, stop overthinking things before you don't have a wife in a minute, because she's starved and your head's somewhere else, man. It's like, come on, dude. Get your mind on your wife. Her mind's definitely on you. What do you guys think about Ryan and Clara? Interesting couple. Not sure they're a great match. Matter of fact, I don't really think they're a match at all, to be honest, because they seem like two nice people, but they're just on two different pages, you know. And let's hop over to everybody's favorite couple, Chris and Paige. Chris is trying to make up with Paige, you know, and he talks about he wants to have a Bible study. And what's interesting is once they meet for the Bible study, he brings chicken and he's not prepared and wants Paige to, you know, bring the lesson. And he doesn't even want to pray over the food or something. He has her do it. He's this guy is really, he's just odd. And Paige seems like she's willing to put up with his oddness, which shows a lot of patience, but she's not a doctor, so she doesn't really have to show patience. Patience is always good, you know, it's always good, but I'm not sure this situation calls for that right now. And I notice he says little things to try to trigger her. And it's like he looks at her for a reaction. Like once he says something, he looks at her like, how's she going to react to this? Like things are going good. They're eating their chicken or whatever. And she's taking notes while he's, you know, trying to sound profound or whatever. And this guy just out of the blue tells her that he brought his ex Mercedes. I believe he bought her a brand new Mercedes because she's supposedly going to have his child, and he wants his child to be riding in a chariot. Something about she had a car accident and he wants her to have a new car and this and that. And then he's like looking at Paige like, how do you like that? I bought my ex a new car. Didn't get you one, but I bought my ex a new car. And she's just staring at her. She even looked at the camera, you know, when they do the one-on-one interview with the camera. She rolled her eyes like, dude, please. I mean, what do you want her to say? Like, hey, thank you, you know? Thanks for getting a new car, you know? You gonna fix it up too, put rims on it? I'm almost done with this couple, you know? It's like, you see that this guy is still kind of wavery-minded, double-minded, you know? He still doesn't seem like he's fully invested into the relationship. He doesn't really seem like he's all that into it 1 week, and then the next week he will be, and he's confused, and he's telling the doctor about how it's a lot, and he's confused and this and that. So he's giving Paige a bunch of drama she didn't have before she got on the show. I hope she thinks about that. But, you know, and Eric and Victoria, he said he's done if she doesn't want to have children, and not much happened with Brianna and Vincent other than he surprised her with the bicycle. But it looked like, did anyone notice, it looked like he got her a boy's bike? It didn't look like a female bike, you know, the bar in the middle. I'm like, but, you know, if she points it out, you know, he's kind of thin-skinned. I guess he'll be offended. Like, why did you mention I got a boy's bike? You should just be happy. So she might want to keep that to herself unless she wants some more drama with Vincent. But let me know what you guys thought of this week of Married at First Sight. And I'm going to just go ahead and talk about Married at First Sight Australia on this one. What's his name? Sam and Ennis. Ennis is in there cooking for her husband Bronson. Meanwhile, she's supposed to meet with Sam. I ain't got nothing else to say. It's the J. Roos Theory. Beat down the like button, comment, share, subscribe, be fearless. And Ennis and Sam, you need to be ashamed of yourself. Never seen nothing like that. Wow.